everybody, Amanda and Ozzie back here again today. Ozzie's down here, you can't see him, but he is here. And we're outside just enjoying this beautiful evening. And today, before I get started, I want to say thank you to a subscriber, and I'm probably going to butcher your name, but the name is Ween, and we love this channel. And she actually made a video about Ozzie, and this is awesome, and I just want to thank her for that. It made my day. Ozzie watched it and he just kind of danced along, and it was awesome, and I just want to thank you so much. I'm gonna leave the name somewhere up here so you'll know what the name is. Go to her channel and check it out. She's hilarious. She's a great singer, and I actually am trying to figure out how to upload that video to my channel. Still working on that, but I am going to put it on the channel so everybody can see it, because I just thought it was so good and such a nice thing to do, and I really appreciate that. But go check her channel out. And now we're going to get started with what I was going to talk about. We are going to talk about where to find a cheap parrot. If you've been watching my channel, you probably already know the answer to this. If you want a cheap parrot, adopt. You cannot go wrong adopting a parrot. First of all, these parrots need a good home. So many in rescues. And you're going to get this parrot at a fraction of the cost. We paid $400 for Ozzie. $400 or $4,000, your choice. And not only that, I'm going to go over a lot of the pros with an adoption. With an adoption, you're going to make sure that you get the right bird for your home. You're going to go over an application, and they're going to ask you so many questions, and they're going to go off the application to find you a parrot. And it's going to be a great process, because they're going to know everything about you before they even meet you. And in our case, they matched us with the perfect bird. So this is just a great thing, and they do all that work for you. Whereas if you go to a breeder, or you just decide one day to go to a bird store and get a parrot, you may not have that right match going on, and it can still work for you. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong if you got your bird from a breeder or a pet store, and I'm sure you have a great match and everything, but I'm just saying, with these adoption agencies, they put so much time and effort into this because they love these parrots. They're doing this. This is their life. This is what they do. Not only that, you are going to know that your bird is healthy. Before we could even get Ozzie, they took him to the vet, put him through every test he could possibly go through. And this is so good for you, because not only are they're paying for this, this does not come out of your pocket. All you pay is the $400 for that bird. So they're paying this vet bill, getting all the paperwork done for you, getting everything in line for your parrot, so you know 100% the day you leave with that parrot that your parrot is a healthy parrot. And this is so important, because I don't know how many of you follow Parrot Playhouse. Go watch her most recent video. They're actually helping a Moluccan cockatoo was in a cage for 30 years and never got to come out of its cage. So sad. Oh, I cried so much over this video, but I'm telling you, just check that video out. That poor Moluccan cockatoo, like I say, was in the cage for 30 years, was padlocked in this cage on the same perch. His cage was maybe half the size of Ozzie's, maybe at the most. But this was just such a sad story. Well, it doesn't end there. Not only that, she took him to the vet because, of course, she had other birds. So he had to go into quarantine. Thank God she did that. And this is what the rescues do. As soon as they get a bird in, it goes into quarantine for 30 days, no matter what. Well, she took this bird to the vet, and it has beak and feather disease. That is just so sad. And now she's worried that even though she took all precaution, that she could have spread this to her other birds, because it is highly contagious through dander. And on these cockatoos, their dander is awful. So, there's a good chance that she, oh, he heard the air conditioner go off. But there's a good chance that this bird could have accidentally spread this to her birds. So now she's just trying to figure out what to do. And that is one good thing about adopting a bird from a rescue, you're going to know that you have a healthy bird. And if they do come across that something is wrong with that bird, they're going to let you know and say, hey, this is what's going on. You can either still go through with it's okay. It's okay. You can either still go through with the adoption process, or they'll move you on to another parent. And this is just so sad, but it's such a good thing that they do. And not only that, you know that they have been feeding that bird a healthy diet. Come here. It's okay. It's okay. They've been feeding that bird a healthy diet. They've been doing everything they could for that bird. And you know what you're going home with. And to have all this and get the bird at a much cheaper price, I don't think you can go wrong. So if you're looking into a parrot, try adoption. Go in Google and put parrot adoption or parrot rescue near me. And a whole list is going to come up. If you need help with that, put it down in the comments. I'm willing to help anybody find a parrot to adopt, because there are thousands of these birds in adoption agencies that need a good home. And I mean, go adopt a bird. You cannot beat it. And the price for most of the adoptions I saw, you're not going to pay over $400 to $500. And like I say, you could go pay thousands, or you could pay $400 to $500. I mean, it's a no-brainer for me. And normally you're going to get a great bird. You may get one that, you know, does have some issues, but you can help them work through that. And to me, that kind of animal is so much more priceless than, I mean, all of our animals are sacred to us, but just going through that and helping that animal. Our dog had a really bad life before we adopted him, and it was a process for us, but it was such a good thing. And now to see him thriving in this environment, and to know that he went from nothing and now has a home that he loves, and he just has so much fun. That's just an amazing thing as a pet owner. And that's what you can have with these parrots. But just if you are thinking about getting a parrot, do your research and go on Google and find you a rescue, get in contact with them. And they're even going to give you free classes at the time. The rescue we went through, we did 4 free classes. I mean, like I say, you can't go wrong with this process. So just find you a rescue. They're going to get you the education you need, let you know everything about these birds that you need to know, and it's just going to be so smooth, and you're going to be so glad you did it, and you're going to be happy, and you're going to have that new parrot that's going to have a great home. So this is why you should adopt, and this is how you get a cheaper parrot. I hope everyone's enjoyed this video. If you like this channel, subscribe. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up on the video. Share this video. And we just hope everybody has a great night, and we will see you next time.